Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, I pretty much just be talking. It's just gonna be a talking channel, y'all. And yeah, let's just go and get into the news of the day. So y'all, finally, I'm assuming this is her response to her husband acting the fool the other week. I meant to do a video to it, to Chance the Rapper at Carnival acting the fool, but I didn't. But I'm kind of glad I didn't. I'm glad I'm able to like infuse it into her response. So this is allegedly Chance the Rapper's response. She posted a quote from Maya Angelou on her page, and I'm gonna read it out to y'all as well as put it on the screen. So if you don't want to hear me reading it, you can just like mute it for a second and just read it yourself, or just stop the video and read it, then skip or whatever. But it says, "Oh my God, well." What's funny is it's highlighted in the middle. So I don't know if she highlighted it or, well, she must have highlighted it, child, because anybody else. Anyway, I'm going to read the whole thing anyway. So, oh my God, I've lived a very simple life. You can say, oh yes, at 13, this happened to me, and at 14, but those are facts. But the facts can obscure the truth, what it really felt like. Every human being has paid the earth to grow up. Most people don't grow up. It's too damn difficult. What happens is most people get older. That's the truth of it. They honor their credit cards. They find parking spaces. They marry. They have the nerve to have children, but they don't grow up. Not really. They get older, but to grow up costs the earth. The earth, it means you take responsibility for the time you take up, for the space you occupy. It's serious business. And you find out what it costs us to love and to look and to lose, to dare and to fail, and maybe even more to succeed. What it costs in truth, not superficial costs. Anybody can have that, in truth. So that's the little quote. And then she also posted a quote on her story saying, wherever I go, grace will beat me to it, meet me in it, turn it around, and make it a miracle. So now, like I said, everybody is kind of making it seem like, okay, this is a response to her husband the other week in Carnival. And like I said, I want to get my opinions. Y'all let me know y'all opinions in the comment section below. If not nothing, like the video, please, so I can be, I can get my videos up there. But anyway, y'all. So my opinion, I'm going to first start talking about the fact of Chance acting a fool at Carnival. Now, I know everybody is saying that this is the culture, this is what happens. It's a lot of ass shaking, titties out, booty out, and side note, y'all, I do want to go to Carnival one day. Like, I love the outfits and I just love the energy, but I don't know if I'll be wanting to shake my ass on somebody, because the way that they be getting down out there, like, I either end up pregnant, B, a little hot, or C, uncomfortable. It's either gonna be one of those three choices. I don't know. It depends on if I'm drinking on top of that. But yeah, he was just doing too much though. And I'm gonna speak from, if I was married to somebody, I would not want my husband, and this ain't got nothing to do with being fucking insecure, because the way that the Chance was slapping on this lady's booty in that video, okay, it wasn't just the fact that she had all that weight on her, baby. She had that weight. Like, sis was bad. Like, that's one thing about y'all island women. Y'all got, like, the nicest bodies. I ain't gonna lie to you. They got the nicest bodies. So, it's like, sis had all that ass, baby, throwing it on him. And he was just smacking the head at the top of his life, lean back and shit. I'm like, sir, this not giving married. like, I would literally only accept that behavior if I went to Carnival with somebody I was just talking to, like I was just dating. Like, I feel like I wouldn't get offended if I was just talking to somebody. We just vibing out together. Like, we may be having sex, but at the end of the day, we're not serious. I would not feel no type of way if somebody was doing that in front of me and he was like having somebody throw their ass on him, and then he was hitting their ass or whatever. I wouldn't feel no way. But if I'm in a relationship or if I'm married, and I see you, especially if I'm not there, girl. His wife wasn't even there. If I see this happening, if I see this revolving around the networks, and on top of that, you famous, even if you wasn't famous, it's revolving around the network. You just having the time of your life, smacking her ass and some more shit. I'm like, the way I would be off with your head, like, I would be blowing your phone up so bad. Like, soon as I seen that video, if you was not home, I'd be like, sir, you need to be on the next plane coming home, or it's gonna be a problem. If I gotta come down there with, they got a kid together. If I gotta pack up the kid or have somebody watch the kid, if I gotta come down there, it's gonna be some shit shaking. And it ain't gonna be just ass, baby. It's gonna be some shit shaking. Like, it was so disrespectful. And it's like, it's amazing how a lot of people, that's why I feel like her quote that she put on her page has to be about the situation, because it's like, it talked about basically the evolution of people. Like, as we grow older, like, we all kind of taught that we should get married, have kids, settle down, blah blah blah. But it's like, and then it says, my Angelou says, some people never grow up. And that is true. Like, some people just never grow up. Like, people like the image of being married. Like, a lot of people like the image of being married. I'm not saying everybody, but a lot of people like the image of being married, like the image of the ring on the fingers, having somebody's last name, getting a house together, dogs, kids. But in the back of their mind, they're like, but this really not me. Like, it looks good on paper. It looks good to like your group of friends. It look good to the community. But in real life, that's not what they want. Like, some people are just serial cheaters. Some people are like, they don't want to be held down in that way. They don't want to be monogamous. So, it just throws their whole plan on, but they know that the woman wants to be married. They know that the woman wants to be serious. But like I said, once again, it looks good on paper. And then it looks good from him being a rapper, because, like, when you first seeing Chance get married or whatever, and any rapper in general get married, it's like, oh man, that's crazy. Like, you would never think that, because the way that they lyrics is, or just the thought process of how we feel about rappers in general. Like, we be thinking like they dogs and everything. Like, they don't want to be settled down. They can't settle down. And you will think like, okay, if somebody make the move to get married, they serious, and it's not all about the art of rap. Like, it's not, you're not portraying what is surrounded by you or your lyrics that you write. But clearly, he giving it's and then I know they said it was around his birthday. I don't know if that day was his birthday or that was his birthday weekend, but even still, it's still giving that you like free and single. Like, or if not nothing, it's giving divorce party. Like, it's giving the divorce party, and hopefully sis can figure it out. Like, she married the man, child. I don't know. Like I said, we never kind of know sometimes. Like, sometimes you get the report on people. Like, you know what you signing up for. Some people know, like, ahead of time, the red flags be shown and they ignore it. But I don't know if that was that situation with her and him, because I feel like, I want to say, I thought that that they met when they was younger. Like, he been with her for a long minute. But I don't know, y'all. Don't quote me. This is all allegedly, and these are all my opinions. So y'all don't do too much. But yeah, maybe she haven't seen inside of him. Maybe she thought, like, maybe he was feeding her lies. Maybe he was in her ear talking real sweet to her, saying that she the only one that he want to be with. But I don't know, y'all. That's my honest opinion on this situation. Hopefully she can seek counseling, or a good counselor too. Not somebody just gonna tell you make it work with your husband. You need somebody that's kind of gonna evaluate the situation and really like talk to you and get how you feel out, instead of you posting quotes. Like, because when it comes to posting quotes online, usually that's directed to the person that you want to see that situation, or you kind of also in a way want to get feedback from other people to see what they feel about it. How would you handle it? And hopefully, like I said, she can just find peace, especially since they got a kid together. Who knows what she'll do? She'll probably still stay with the man. But it's like boundaries need to be set. Like this never need not to happen again. If she decides to stay with him, this don't need to happen again. Or if not nothing, if it happens again, she needs to be there. Like, so it can be like, okay, well, I'm comfortable. Like I'm here in the same location. You doing your thing. I'm comfortable with it. But when it comes to you putting these damn quotes out, and the tone is basically given like he not a grown man. Like he hasn't grown up. He doing grown up shit, but he haven't grown up. Y'all just need to figure out fine boundaries. I'm not Dr. Stacy from fucking Ready to Love. I mean, put a ring on it. But I'm saying though, like y'all need to figure something out because that is a hot ass mess. I would be embarrassed if my husband or spouse was out here smacking ass, okay? And it ain't my ass. But y'all leave y'all honest opinion. What y'all feel about it? How y'all feel? How y'all feel about her posting that quote? Do you think it's deep? Or do you think it's just a it's just a random quote, girl. It's a random quote. Even though it kind of piggybacks off what recently happened, it's just a random quote. Y'all leave y'all comments and opinions, and make sure you like the video and subscribe and turn on your post notifications because I pretty much post a video talking about something every week now.